The first thing that turns a woman off from going down with you on my list today is bad breath. My kings, this is a total no-no for most women. I don't think there is any woman who would want to go down with you if you have bad breath. So it is something you need to pay attention to. This is because when a woman is even feeling you and she gets closer to you and notices that you have bad breath, it is really going to bring her feelings from 100 to 0. No matter how much she's feeling you, she's going to begin losing those feelings. And that is why you have to pay attention to it. Make sure you're always smelling fresh. Your breath is always fresh at all times. Don't ever be caught unfresh, because that is definitely going to turn a woman off from going down with you, no matter how much she's feeling you. If it is a medical condition, you have to seek medical attention and make sure you treat it. And also, if it is not, you have to always make sure you brush your teeth, have some mint in your mouth, especially when you know you're going to be having a woman around or you want to go down with a woman, because that fresh breath alone can make a woman want to go down with you immediately, which is the same way the bad breath will make a woman not want to go down with you, no matter how much she's feeling you. Another thing that will turn a woman off from going down with you is if you show that you are too thirsty or needy for it. My kings, if this is only what you talk about anytime you're talking to a woman, you're always talking about going down, every conversation you have with her is all centered around that, that woman is definitely going to start losing interest in you. Unless it is also a woman who doesn't want something long-term with you, who is just in it for the fun of it, or who just wants to go down with you. But for a woman who is responsible, who wants something long-term with you, who sees you as a potential partner, she would definitely get turned off if that is all you talk about, because she's going to wonder, is that really all you want? Is that really all you want from her? And that is definitely going to take away from how she perceives you, because she's going to begin to feel like that is the only thing you have to offer. That is the only thing you think about. That means if she goes into a relationship with you, she's never going to have a time where she's just sitting and having fun with you or having meaningful conversations with you, because all your conversations are centered around going down, which is why it is something you have to pay attention to. Never act too thirsty or too needy to a woman. Also, acting thirsty or needy can also make a woman take advantage of you. If it is a woman who is not looking for something long-term with you, or she's an opportunist, she's going to take that moment to take everything she can from you because you're acting thirsty and needy. So she's going to use that as an advantage to manipulate you. That means if you want to go down with her, if you really need it, then you will have to do whatever she wants you to do before she gives it to you. That is why it is something you definitely as a king should never do. Never act too thirsty or needy or center everything that you talk about with a woman around going down. Another thing that will turn a woman off from going down with you is a messy room. My kings, most women would not want to go down with you if they walk into your place and it is messy and disorganized. And if to top it all up, it also smells stuffy in there. No woman will want to go down with you, unless for a woman who is also disorganized. But a proper woman, a woman who wants to have something long-term with you, would definitely get turned off the moment she walks into your room and it is stuffy and you know everywhere is messy, disorganized. That is definitely going to be a huge turn-off for that woman, which is why it is something you need to pay attention to. I know you are a man, you are a king, and that is why you have to carry yourself as one. You have to make sure your place is organized at all times. Get some fragrances in your room. Let someone walk into your room and let it speak of a king. Let it speak. Let people know from just walking into your house that you are a king. But when it's messy, that is definitely going to take away from how people perceive you. When someone walks into your home and it's a mess, already whatever perspective the person sees you from is going to change. That person is immediately going to start looking at you as someone who is very disorganized. And there is nothing you're going to do to be able to change that. That's why you have to pay attention to that. Any woman that will go down with you in a messy room is definitely a disorganized woman. And that is not the type of woman you want for yourself as a king. That is why you have to pay attention and make sure your room is always organized, smelling good and kingly. Another thing that would turn a woman off from going down with you is if you act intimidated or shy by her. Now, my kings, once a woman is already feeling you and then you start acting like you're intimidated by her presence, when the both of you are talking, it's like you are shy, you don't really know what to say to her and how to talk to her, how to communicate with her, that is going to make her think that you can't handle her. Because if you are already intimidated by just talking to her, then how are you going to handle her in the other room? This is especially for a woman who is already feeling you. Most times, women like this are bold enough to walk up to you, want to start a convo with you, want to get things going with you. But you, on the other hand, you start acting shy, intimidated. All these things are going to make her think, oh, then this one can't handle me. Because if my presence alone is an intimidation to him, how is he going to handle me when I am stuck in front of him? That is why you have to make sure that you never are shy or feel intimidated in front of a woman. Even if you are a little nervous when you're in front of a woman, try to maintain your composure and never show it. Never let a woman know that you feel nervous, intimidated, or shy around her, because that is going to be a huge turnoff, and you don't want that for yourself as a king. Now, the last thing that would turn a woman off from going down with you on my list today is sending your DPICS. Now, my kings, this is a huge turnoff for most women. Any woman who acknowledges or feels good when you send her your DPICS, I don't know what type of woman she is, because most women would definitely get turned off the moment you do that. That is an ache for me personally, and I know I've heard women talk about it. It is something that really just makes them see men as less of a man when you do that. That is why, as a king, you should never be caught doing that. Never ever send your DPICS to a woman. A woman who is responsible, who wants something long-term with you, would immediately start thinking, how many other people have you sent this to? Is that how thirsty and needy you are? Is that all you are about? Is that who you really are? And all these things are going to make her start losing interest in you. Even if it is a woman who is already feeling you and is already interested in you, the moment you do that, that is going to take away from it. And also, if it's a woman who is just there for the things you can offer her, she can also take advantage of that, because you sent it to her, she has possession of that, so she can use that to blackmail you. That is why it is something you should never be caught doing as a king. So that's it for this video, my kings. These are things that would turn a woman off from going down with you. Please do let me know if you found this video interesting and informative as well. Do well to subscribe if you haven't done that already. Turn on the notification bell, like this video, drop a comment down below, share this video with your family and friends, and see you in the next one. Bye.